and those who lose still have one more lifeline to go, going down to the lower bracket to meet off with the either Blacklist or even meet off with Alter Ego. So let's see who could that be between the two teams of Aurora versus Team Liquid.
Right off the bat, Renegade trying to look for some info, but yeah, really nothing much you can do against Witty. Matilda actually does quite a considerable amount of damage as a Matilda. Like, you don't really think about it until it starts hurting first. Bottom side domain against Aaron Shiki is the same matchup for the previous game, but I feel like if you are Aaron Shiki, you gotta be a bit more careful because there's a higher booster on the enemy team. And Aurora, if they can find the opportunity to speed up bot side, it could be detrimental to TID.
And it seems that we do see Forvis is also overlooking on all the territories coming in from Aurora, so he gets the info that is needed. But somehow, Team Liquid ID, very respectful coming in, getting all the info is needed, not going to actually get up too early on. Giving a little bit of pressure here for the EXP lane, taking off that gold crab for themselves. So it's just pretty much pressure for the top lane itself, and just looking to see how it's gonna be like once they actually try to contest for the third turn. Now looking on the side of Renegade, it's a little bit overextension, had to pull away before becoming the equation, but Witty is not gonna allow it. But Edward comes along for the backup, so he's still safe for now.
Thank goodness that's not a first blood, although that means that they lose control of the turtle, and TLID is going to get it again. I mean, they had some... TLID overall objective secure rate has been close to flawless, right? They've had a high average turtle and lord secure rate. And even when you just look at Fabian's leveling speed, it has been, on average, slightly faster than Demon Kite this entire series.
And the fact that right now, they're going to push all out to Witty as well. The fact that this comes down to how Renegade is going to cool off. Because if you can actually pick out someone with a Wizard Dragon, it could actually be a good opening coming in for Team Aurora. But then again, they're denying it. Every single time, they're sticking together. And this is where Team Liquid, they know how to cover grounds very well.
I want to see how fast Fabian... Look at how fast he moves. Goodness. He just finished his purple buff. Now he's going to show up at Demon's Kite's jungle. Around onto him, here comes the engage. They're gonna miss it, but looks like Witty is still gonna try.
It does try to pick off as one. Here on out, we do see Renegade coming in right
Good cancel.
here. Ooh, almost close call. And even with the Spirit of Destruction, doesn't manage to actually get anyone, but we are gonna go out for a technical pause. I mean, again, the back and forth between Team Liquid ID as well as Team Aurora, very, very intense. It could have gone either way. There was a lot of potential, even with the picks that coming off from Renegade. It was been cancelled out immediately.
Yeah, actually, Renegade, he was fishing for a kick, but good response from the head skill, dropping the Eternal Guardian to cancel the follow-up. If not, it could have been a kick. So again, TLID doing a good job in terms of just stopping the follow-up engage from Aurora.
Things are getting a little bit more intense right here between the two teams. I think that pretty much for now, for a while, I feel like Team Liquid is in a better form. They are very grasping what Aurora's trying to do. They're controlling all the flow wise, but on the side of Aurora, they are trying to adapt.
Yeah, I think Aurora right now, it's again, right, Demon Kite needs some time, and like ideally you want to be able to put pressure onto Aaron Shiki as a higher booster, but he can't thanks to the coverage that TLID has, you know, with the Matilda, you know, not to mention the Matilda being in the roster as well. So just in the game 2, need a bit of extra time for sure.
And this is what they need. A little bit of time while we're having a technical pause. They can actually run through all the strategy wise, and you talked about it. I'd also talked about it. When it comes to Team Liquid ID, I like how much focus oriented they are to the objective wise. They always make sure that they know no matter how much team fight you want to actually get in, you want to make sure that your objective is also been secured. They make sure they get the farm, they make sure that they clear out the waves as well and the turrets as well, making sure that they have more coverage when it comes to infiltrating into the territories of the opponent. This is what Team Liquid is. Like, they are very solid and very perfection in what they do whenever they want to actually go all out fight.
I think if you are TLID, just keep up this pressure, right?
Yep.
Get Fabian ahead, right? Fabian is already ahead in terms of experience. I think he's 2 levels ahead of Demon Kite. So you want to use that to get objectives and then use the objectives to translate to even a bigger lead, right? That's how TLID has been snowballing the games in the entire series. So I think if TLID keeps this up, they will be winning in terms of objective, and that is going to put a lot more pressure onto Aurora. And especially as a Hayabusa, you need time to get your resources. You are kind of like hungry for goal. So if you can't get those space, we might just end up seeing that game 1 scenario where Demon Kite play the Julian but just cannot do much.
That is true. That is very true, because so far right now we do feel there's such a point of time yet the Aurora is actually also having a lot of struggle to actually break in. It all comes down to how Renegade comes in, right? Because we keep on saying yes, he wants to go all out, and with how much of the nuisance Team Liquid is, the moment when Yezekiel dropped that Eternal God, he needs to be aware of the situation. If he wants to go to pick off, he has to make sure that the Waves of Dragon will be able to pull through, and it needs to be done as quickly as possible so that Aurora can get the pickoffs that it needed. But the question is, with Team Liquid so reflective and so quick on point, can Aurora do so? So far, we're still waiting for our game to continue on. A lot of things is been put out on the line. The question is, I mean, for the fact right now we're already down to our tiebreaker, I still feel like Team Liquid is just in a better form compared to Team Aurora, even though I am the one who actually supporting Aurora in the first place to get the 2-1. But it really depends on how much of Aurora wants this, and seeing how Team Liquid was, hopefully they don't really make a mistake, because so far they are in a perfection form.
Yeah, they are. I really think that right now, for Aurora, this draft, they've drafted themselves into a state that you generally just have to take the beating, right? Take the beating early on, and then once you skill up, and that's why you start hitting back. Like game 2 was a perfect example. So this game, well, I think we're gonna fall into the same scenario again. Although TLID, they haven't gotten this massive lead yet, and it's still a game that is within controls. But again, we're looking at the junglers, right? And obviously Fabian is having a way better time.
Oh, Fabian, he's also really, really quick. And you even talked about it, right? How his movement and speed was just something that need to be mentioned of and needs to be aware as well. And if they let Fabian to be freely surrounding, and it shows how potential he is, because we saw how the heat map when it comes to Fabian's movement, you don't want to allow that freedom too much to the side of Fabian. But here on out, we do see Edward as well as Renegade having a half line been depleted already. They're going all out for the fight. Still, we see the first turtle is in the hands of Team Liquid ID. Team Aurora still having a little bit struggle, none whatsoever, both of them having none whatsoever kills on both sides.
Yep. Looking good for Aurora, obviously. At least in the way of just not giving any leeway to Liquid ID. They're doing a good job. Another purple was stolen. Just have to deal with it. You know, if you're Demon Kite, you really feel helpless. You just gotta try and find as much space as possible on the map.
Coming off right now, we do see that they are targeting again right to the top. They see Edward all by himself, but it's not going to do anything because they're just trying to set up for the turtle, right? This is going to be the second turtle. He's already going out, already to the half line of the turtle. But at the same time, right now, they're gonna all out to the push to the side of Aaron. Does pick him off, but he does manage to actually pull away. He does so much damage, but can he actually
Oh my god, a run.
just a little bit off? He does. Will be able to take it out by Edward. At the same time, right here, Demonkai takes down 5 and denying of the turtle, and Renegade takes down Weedy immediately. Now, this is a turnover for the side of Aurora.
Yeah, this the Spear of Destruction miss from Aaron Shiki, because I feel like if Aaron Shiki connected that Spear of Destruction, he's probably going to take it and get a kill or two for himself. So slightly unfortunate for TLID, they ended up losing the turtle, but Aaron Shiki in return was able to get almost the entire gold plating down in the bottom tier 1 for that goal. Aran just got the Thunder Belt too.
Okay, so it's at least a balanced situation from both sides of Team Liquid ID. You get the gold plating, you also get the turtle, so it's still economy-wise definitely goes out to Aurora right now. But they are going to go out for scrimmage. Renegade goes out for the Waves of Dragon, immobilized straight away to the side of F5Ben, and Edward finishing it off straight away. Now Edward, he looks for Aaron Shiki and also Wividi, but Domain comes along to shut down Yazikil. Now that's already another 2 kills in the hands of Team Aurora, but they feel like they want more. They already spotted out Aaron Shiki right here. Edward straight away into the turret as well, but Demon Kite shuts down Weedy immediately with the shadow kills, and at the moment right now with left only Aaron to survive it out, and Aaron Shiki almost close enough to be shut down. He managed to move away.
And that's the scenario that Demon Kai wants to be in. Sneak to the back line, kill off the important targets, be untouchable. And suddenly Aurora have amassed a 3k gold lead. We say they needed time, but that one turtle fight and this jungle skirmish have fast-tracked that power spike. Another kick.
Another kick coming in, picking up straight away to Fabian. Now they are opening for the bottom turret as well. Now Aaron comes along, going into the front line, denies it immediately, but Yue also pushing a lot of pressure. He goes all out for the point and denying a little bit of the lead, but they are also pulling away before becoming a casualty as well. So now they're stopping that motion for a while.
I'm starting to think that this Granger pick, you know, the fact that Liquid ID, I know they beat the Granger pick earlier on against AE before, but still Granger is a strong pick, and right now Granger isn't even the main problem, right? The main problem is everyone else on Aurora. And Domain getting the freest game of his life right now. 2 straight Taras in the bottom lane.
2 straight Taras, and even so right here, Aaron Shiki comes along, will be denied instantly by Edwin, and they got the 3rd turtle as well in their hands. So Aurora making a really good game changer right here and making the control to be in their hands instead, after seeing how Team Liquid was the one who controls so much of the momentum, but 7-0 kills. Aurora is making a lot of changes.
Again, Renegade actively finding these picks, and even there's the Matilda. You can't really escape with the guiding wind if you just get bursted down, you know. So Aurora having enough damage to carry out these bursts, these maneuvers, and is Liquid ID getting a taste of their own medicine, being trapped in their own jungle.
They're going all out straight away, right? This is going to be Renegade, a little bit overextension. Weedy will be taken down.
Ow,
Edwin comes along with a trade of Fabian as well. And now moving along, Demon Kite takes down Yazikil with a double kill. But at the same time, right here, going to push all out to Aaron just a little bit more. They're further off right now. Aaron will be immediately takes down by Doming as well. So that's a great win.
What?
But at the same time, Aaron Shiki try to go all out for the trade, does not allow it. And in the end, it's going to be only Renegade. They're able to pull through with the 4 kills in the hands of Aurora.
Again, Demon Kai sneaking to the back, kills off the important target. I think he got Witty, so Witty couldn't provide the guiding wind shield to protect TLID, but most importantly, Aaron Shiki tried to be a hero, but that was not the time to do so. You're not innocent, and even innocent wouldn't take that SOD. So ends up dying, and now Aurora 8.4k ahead. We are back to game 1 scenario where this time the roles have switched. It's Aurora in firm control of this game.
And now looking off Right, persistent waves need to be shut down. Renegade comes on with the Waves of Dragon, picking off Fabian again and again. But Domain KI takes it off straight away to clear the dot and getting another kill in the hands of Aurora. Big wins coming along, and Lord is already spawned out. It's already up for grabs for Demon Kite to get it all done already. And they're just gonna hold off Team Liquid ID right at their own base. They're denying them to come in, and they're just allowing that Lord to just march in just straight away. So Lord has been spawned, now getting off already in the hands of Team Aurora. They just need one more inhibitor layers to be cleared out.
All the holy shields have been popped too. So Liquid ID, what's the plan? I mean, Arrow and Shiki can't even go onto the map, right? You have Demon Kite around. Whoever steps off the map just straight up dies. The only thing they can do right now is turtle, but no, you are playing up against a comp that wants time to snowball and get items, but they've fast-tracked that process. So they've essentially hit mid to late game spike when they should have taken a couple more minutes. I would want to say that this game is pretty much done.
I mean, it could be, because the fact is, if Renegade does pick up again, like how he did before, it could be a success right here, but they cannot make any mistakes. And we do see Witty comes along with a Circle Eagle, trying to pick up anyone, but at the same time, turrets mid already been open, Lords marching in through already, but a little bit of session coming in for Edward, and at the same time, Farfan had to pull away from the side, but Aaron at the same time having pressure, they managed to stir before becoming a casualty. That's already a good defense mechanism coming in from the side of Team Liquid ID, but they want more. They're gonna push out right at the bottom for the turrets, denied immediately, but the March of Minion is coming in. Can they actually carry it out, or will they be denied? Comes through right here, some having a little bit of struggle, but at the same time, Team Liquid ID, they're firm on their ground.
For now, I'm not sure how long this will stay. I feel it's gonna be uprooted pretty soon. This next Lord, I don't even know how. Like Fabian, there has to be some godly steal, and even then, I'm not sure if they can hold on to this game. Like Liquid ID, they need like 5 more minutes. They need a lot more net worth lead. Like they not more net worth. They're not even at the 30k mark yet. They're not in any position to fight. Like Fabian is committed to damage, right? He went for the brute force breastplate. Now he's going for the winter crown, but he's not gonna reach the winter crown when you can't even farm the map.
Looking on how we see Demon Kite making sure that the waves come through, but this is a little bit unnecessary. Oversession coming through. Fabian takes down one player. Now they had to pull away. Great, at least reposition coming in from the side of Team Aurora. Almost close call for the side of them, but Team Liquid ID, at least they turn things around. Just a little bit of small win for now.
Yeah, I think right now, if you are TLID, I would like to say you send Aaron Shiku to split push like Moskov always do, but you have a higher booster to contend with. You are just unsafe. Liquid ID, they really want to make something happen. But even if they get it engaged off, you are just going to lose out because your net worth is significantly lower. Like Fabian, he's one bad impact away from dying.
Oh, there's a lot, and even Demon Kite right here, pushing in one after another. And we do have Aaron right overtaking right here on the spot. They want to actually get the Lord first of all, and they're actually doing a lot of good split pushing. But at the same time, right here, Demon Kite coming in, right, instant going in. Can he go in? Yue takes down Aaron first of all. Domain takes down Fabian, but at the same time, we do see Lord comes through right here, and Domain takes down Aaron Shiki with the Lord already been picked up by Aurora. They get the things get done with the team wiped out. Aurora River Sweep with 2-1 in their hands right here with the Lord marching in. They can just shut this down already with the crystal.
It is done and dusted. Aurora finally able to deliver their promise. Perhaps M6 was just a fluke because TLID will have to bow down to the Northern Lights. Aurora advances into the challenge finals, taking the 11th